So Fox tell me that the Ventec all-season sleeping bag is the go-to sleeping bag for all carp anglers at this time of year. Well, as you can see, there's snow all over the ground, so I can't think of better conditions to go and test this out. And it dropped down to a really nice cozy -2. Right, there's a few ways I can do this video. So I can do it in the normal way, where I talk to you about all the tech spec and do little B-roll clips of close-ups of the tech spec, because a lot of companies, they do try and sell products on the basis of their technologies. Or I can do it in a way where I tell you the price early on, I do a quick review of the tech spec, and then actually try it for myself. So I've checked the weather. As you can see, the snow's melting a little bit, but it's still on the ground, so it's a little bit cold. So what I'm proposing, as silly as this may sound, is that I do a night under the stars in it in end of November. So it's going to be cold, but I'm in this, and it's going to go one of two ways. One is I'm going to freeze to death. However, two, if I survive it, me and this sleeping bag will have legendary status. So I'll quickly run through some of the tech spec on it, and then we'll see about getting set up for the evening ahead. Right, let's get into it. So the price of this fantastic Ventec all-season sleeping bag is $189.99. They also do the XL version, which is $199.99. Now, the huge benefit of this sleeping bag is it's both a 3-season sleeping bag and a 5-season sleeping bag all in one. It also has a removable inner bag that transforms it from an incredibly warm 5-season to a comfortable 3-season sleeping bag. The inner bag is also completely reversible, so it suits your comfort needs. The inner bag has a micro fleece base layer and a Sherpa fleece upper layer, or it can be reversed to the polyester lining. So the reversible bit, once it's unclipped there and unzipped, fold that over, put your hand underneath, pull it through, and yeah, it's completely reversible. So do that, push it back under there, and now you've got the fleece on the outside and that material on the inside. The outer 3-season bag features a polyester midsection with micro fleece head and foot sections to give you just that added warmth and comfort when you need it the most. The impressive and almost legendary Ventec material is fully water resistant on the outside fabric. The Ventec all-season sleeping bag benefits from a 7-core hollow fibre filling, which is silicone treated to help maintain the shape and expand the fibres. This offset panel stitching helps to keep the warm air inside the bag. These non-snag heavy duty crash zips are so important in fishing nowadays, but it's no good having zips unless of course they glide effortlessly and allow you to get in and out the bag as quickly as possible. And this is where this anti-snag polyester guard webbing comes into play. With baffles, bigger is better, and these are big, they're fat, they're fleecy, and they just keep that warm in, and again they don't snag up when you fold them in and zip up your sleeping bag. The bag also rocks this really convenient pillow retainer on the base layer. Things like this again are just so important, and it's to be expected on a high-end sleeping bag such as this. It keeps your pillow in place rather than it moving from side to side, or worse still, even falling off the back of the bed chair during the night. Now, this high-end sleeping bag features a head and foot section that have got hoods on. Now, this pulls over the foot and the head end of the bed chair to make sure it's as snug and secure as possible. In addition to that, it's got this elasticated webbing strap to secure it to most bed chairs. These head and foot sections also feature a really convenient cutout section, and this allows it to be used on beds with single legs at the head and foot end. This Ventec All Season sleeping bag has a dimension of 94 centimetres over 213 centimetres. The pack down dimensions are a nice convenient 50 by 45 centimetres, and the weight of this is also 6.5 kilograms. And there we go. So everybody who wants to know the price at the beginning of these videos, you've now got the price, so you can make a decision on whether or not this sleeping bag fits within your price range. We've also gone over the technology side of things, which the technologies Fox want you to know so you can make an informed decision on your purchase. Now that's out the way, I can talk about survival from a carp angler's side. It's all well and good me reeling off the information which is openly available to you on the Fox website and the price which is also available on the Fox website. But this sleeping bag only came out of its box today, and I can't really give you an opinion from my side unless I've tried it out myself. Yes, it feels good. Yes, the price is right for this level of sleeping bag. Yes, the technologies are second to none and right up there with the very, very best. But have I experienced it for myself? No. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So as you can probably see from round me, there's still snow on the ground. Did I mention that? Did I mention it's quite cold and there's snow on the ground? Like and share this video if you think Ian and I should get double pay if we're out filming in the snow. That would be much appreciated. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get everything comfy, get some bits together, put the cameras away because they probably won't survive the night, and in the morning I will run through everything and give you a true opinion on whether or not I would have this within my angling tackle. Well, good morning. As you can see, the snow kicked in a little bit last night, and you're all going to be asking exactly the same question. Did I catch a snow carp? Of course we caught a snow carp. Look at that. Yes, get in. Snow everywhere, big common in my arms, absolutely perfect. Me being an absolute nut job and sleeping overnight in the Fox sleeping bag was definitely worth it. Anyway, the reason we're here is obviously to review the Fox sleeping bag, and I'll show you just how capable it was of keeping me warm in weather just like this. Now, as carp anglers, what will we love about this sleeping bag? And the answer is absolutely everything. I've not used a Fox sleeping bag before, and from my experience last night, I have definitely been missing out. It was so warm. If anything, it was a little bit too warm. But as you saw earlier, this was covered in snow. It was soaking. And I'll just pull this first layer back. And look how dry it is underneath. And that's just the second layer, so to speak. And then this layer here, which was the one I was under, I mean, look at this fur. I was wrapped up in this fur. I had all that up just over my face like that, and it was just like a wonderful warm hug. It kept me nice and toasty. If my hands got cold, I'd wrap my hands up in it as well. And it's such good quality material. Now this was the one of the layers I was under. It's got this lovely micro fleece which keeps you nice and toasty as well. But then underneath this, which is your base layer. Now this sort of material is really important in a sleeping bag because it's an easy slide. So you can move about really quickly. You know, if you're cuddled up on one side, you're having a nice sleep, and all of a sudden you want to move, you can roll over without the rest of the sleeping bag hugging onto you and being pulled off the side of the bed chair. It was just so pleasant to be inside. And then this is a lovely little touch here. So this is where the pillow goes in. It's got a nice little bit of fleece lining here. And I like to sleep, I like to put my hand under my pillow, and then I sort of put my head on the pillow like that. And again, this little bit of fleece lining here just keeps that hand really nice and warm. It was so warm last night, I actually went on top of this, so I only had 2 layers on top of me, which just goes to show how toasty you would be inside the comfort of your own bivvy. But what the advantage of this is, because it's an all-season sleeping bag, this middle section here, you can remove. So look, you can take this bit off here. There's a zip there. You just take that out in the warmer months, and you can just have this lovely Ventec waterproof layer on top of you like that. And the good thing about sleeping bags over sleep systems is they're easy to take off. So this one here obviously got soaked last night. It's going to need a good dry. So I can pull it off really quickly, roll it up, put it in the van and take it home and have a really nice radiator session with it. But overall, what a fantastic bit of kit. Look at that. It's just... And the weight of these, I touched on the weight earlier. The weight of these just screams quality, and it just covers you beautifully. I know I'm giving this the big one, but it's so deserving of it. So that's it. So, as you can probably see, my hands are red raw now. It's probably because of that snow carp that I put back. Did I mention I caught a snow carp? I probably mentioned that. But honestly, go and check these out on the Fox website. It's got all the information which I touched on earlier, and most importantly to some of you, it's also got the price, and you can probably do a retailer search as well, so you can find out where your local retailer stocks this item. So once again, if you like this video and you've loved the fact that I'm out doing what I'm doing in the snow, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on that bell so you get more notifications of all the videos that Ian and I do throughout the rest of the year.